Taurus, what's up, baby? Let's see what's going on with you. The beautiful sign of Taurus. Let's check something here. Taurus, April 20 through May 20 is the second sign of the zodiac, represented by the bull and ruled by Venus. As a fixed earth sign, Tauruses are known for being grounded, dependable, loyal, and pleasure-seeking with a strong appreciation for comfort, luxury, and beauty. They are hardworking and practical, but can be stubborn, possessive, and resistance to change. What I wanted was famous people that are Tauruses. The Rock, well, that explains him because he's got a bull on his pec. And let's see, who else? Robert Pattinson, Gal Gadot, Channing Tatum, Renee Zellweger, Al Pacino, John Cena, Mark Zuckerberg. Man, the list just goes on and on and on. Billy Joel. Yeah, so what can I say? Tauruses are some powerful son bitches. And that's all there is to it. But let's do a reading. Shout out to my boy Jesse. Trying to think what other Tauruses do I know right now. Grew up with several. My feeling is the one that I knew always has to be right. Every time we would get into a debate, he had to have the last word. You don't always have to have the last word, Taurus. Sometimes you just got to let it go, let people, believe what they want to believe. The nice thing about Tauruses is because you are so grounded and you are like a bull, you're kind of more like an ass, like me. Now, I'm an Aries, but I'm real stubborn. I don't have a Taurus. See, I don't really believe that your sign necessarily is what you are, as much as what you operate in. And I do operate in the energy of Aries for the most part, but I do operate in the energy of Taurus at times. And I'll get sinking my teeth into something that I know is true, and there's nothing that you can say that is going to change my mind. There could be bombs going off around me, and I will remain in that steadfast energy, that Taurus energy. That's some powerful shit, man. You ever see a bull and see what it can do? It's got sheer power and steadfastness, and that's what you need. If I'm in a fucking battle and I'm down in the trenches, I want a fucking Taurus with me. Couple of Leos, couple of Aries, a few Capricorns, because we are going to fucking bring it. And that's all there is to it. But let's get into it. Taurus, what is up? 3 more shuffles and let's begin. Taurus. The work. You're really represented by the ox, but it's changed over the years to a bull. I forget the Hebrew name for it, but it was always known as an ox because the ox can fucking pull a fucking house by himself, He's just powerful. let me make some adjustments here so you guys can see all these. All right. And let me meditate on your cards for a minute, Taurus. Damn, Taurus. Whoa. Okay. It's pretty heavy shit in your advice. I literally had to go look up something. I have not had in a long time two major arcanas together as a pair, and I especially have not had that happen in this position, which is your advice. So we're going to talk about it because it's big. But where you are at this time is you're in the middle of some type with other people. I cannot leave that out, and that possibility that there could be drama going on with people. Okay, so that's what we got. That's where you are. This set of Tauruses that this reading is for, there you are, right there. Now, if that's not your story, tune in next time and see what we tune into for a storyline. But I do feel, by the way, that this goes back to the last Taurus reading. It's almost as if things have shifted almost 180 degrees, because remember, in your Taurus reading, your reading for the entire year is that you're going to be getting attention, you're going to be meeting all kinds of people and shit like that, remember? And here you are, I feel like you are doing that, but there may be some drama. And because of that, you've said, hey, fuck it, man. I don't need drama. I'll just spend time with Source. And I'll be honest with you, I hope that this is that, because I need to spend time with Source. I know you need it. We all need it. You need to shut that motherfucking phone off. I almost wish that Facebook would just be destroyed, like be ended. My joy is ruined every time I open Facebook up anymore. We need groundedness, and there is no groundedness when you talk about social media. It's the most ungrounded shit there is, so I really can appreciate this about you, Taurus. I really commend you for that. Now, here's the challenge. The challenge is taking chances. Now, this is Aries right here, the full, and I believe we share this energy with Aquarius for some reason. I can't remember why. But the full gets out, he takes that chance. He takes chances because this perfect song just came to me. Crazy. Seal. I'm going to put it in the description box. You guys click on it. If you haven't heard that song, it's badass. And Seal talks about we're never going to survive if we don't get a little crazy. There's people that kind of just go along to get along and shit like that, and Taurus, you're kind of like that sometimes. But for whatever reason, Spirit says there is a challenge, and that challenge is taking a chance, taking a risk, not getting so stuck that so maybe even there could be, a sense of shutting people out. Is that, hey, I need to take a chance. I need to break out of this same shit that like I'm always doing everything this way, A, B, C, D, and it's always got to be that way. And sometimes it can become our worst enemy, is doing shit repetitively, and there's no inspiration, there's nothing new coming out of anything. It's just the same old shit, you know. And Spirit says, this is your challenge. Nine of Cups. Being incomplete. Feeling inside like, hey man, I'm all this motherfucking powerful energy, smart, and I'm stuck. You see, this person's cross. Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment and being satisfied and so forth. And in the reverse, it's definitely not being satisfied, not being happy, not being content, not feeling like shit's where it needs to be. Right there with you. I swear, I'm right there with you, Taurus. In your subconscious, you are waiting, Two of Wands, you may be at a crossroads, and you feel like there's something hidden from you. There's some information that you need, and it's being hidden with this moon energy. And tied to that in your hopes and fears, wow. There is a connection that is in the shitter. A connection with somebody, someone, and you're hoping, because this is called your hopes and fears, or fears. You're hoping that you can come out of conflict with this person. What lies before you at this time, Taurus, waiting for your ships to come in reverse to me, is about, this is outside of you. There is a person that is working on something very diligently. They're working very hard. Now remember, this is not connected to you. It is external to you, but they are affecting you. For me, the CEO of my company that I work for, he passed away, and this man worked. He was an immigrant. He came to this country and he built a huge business empire and put a lot of food on a lot of families' plates. And I can see this. The reason I bring it up is because though you may not ever even think about stuff like this, there are people that are affecting you, and their decisions and their hard work is what is affecting you, even though maybe you don't even know, or maybe you don't even feel it. But whoever this person is, they are a mother, or they have a lot of love. It sounds like the guy that started the business I work for. He loved. His biggest deal wasn't that he owned a soccer team in Italy. His biggest deal was that he employed and kept food on people's plates. This is somebody like that in your life that you're not even thinking about. You may want to express appreciation to them if you find that to be the case. But it is something like that. There is somebody that is working very hard, and they are a very loving person. They are, and again, they are not in your energy field. They are external. In your overall projected outcome, Taurus, Spirit says, Star card in reverse to me can be speak to that there may be something that's stopping you from healing, and what I feel it has to do with is Nine of Wands in reverse. You were already, if you can see that, you were wounded as a motherfucker. See him? He's got a bandage. That's you, Taurus. You got hurt. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing to be ashamed of. We all get hurt. Yeah, you're tough as fuck, but you also get hurt, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Don't stop that, or don't let this thing that happened, this thing that hurt you, don't let it hurt you to the point that you are no longer healing. You know what I'm saying? Recognize, I think it comes back to your advice over here, you know, is that your advice is that you recognize previous judgments that you made, if that makes sense. Let me read something to you here, Taurus. Maybe this will help. The Lover's reverse paired with the Judgment card suggests a need to reevaluate a major, potentially misguided relationship direction or internal conflict. It indicates that previous impulsive choices, Lovers reversed, are leading to a necessary, albeit uncomfortable, moment of reckoning and self-evaluation, judgment, to correct one's path. So that's what I'm feeling that advice is. I feel like that's probably the best explanation that I could give you is what a very, you know, that is a very general kind of way to view it. Now, there's another way that you could look at this, and there is a connection that you, again, the same connection over here, I think, that you're in the shits with, and you need to bring it up from the dead. You need to fix it. That's not all of you. Some of you, there is a connection that you need to fix if you can. Now, pray about it before you do it. If this is somebody that has attacked you and they are unstable energy and it's a risk to even communicate with this person right now, because maybe this shit is all very recent, you know, whatever this thing was that happened, this conflict that you guys had, you better wait until the timing is right. But again, don't let something stop you from healing. You're letting this thing overtake you, I think. It's not like you, Taurus. You're too strong. Remember who you are. You're a motherfucking beast. Don't let this thing stop you. You're motherfucking Taurus. Nothing stops the bull. If you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.